The FIFA World Cup is finally underway, but instead of unforgettable goals, packed stadiums, and electric atmospheres, the opening day has been overshadowed by something FIFA desperately hoped the world would never see: rows of empty seats. Visible gaps inside stadiums quickly became one of the biggest talking points of the tournament's opening matches, raising serious questions about FIFA's controversial ticketing strategy and whether fans were simply priced out of football's biggest event. For years, FIFA marketed this World Cup as the biggest and most accessible tournament in history. Hosted across the United States, Canada, and Mexico, the competition was expected to draw record-breaking crowds and global attention. But as cameras panned across the stands during the opening fixtures, viewers immediately noticed something unusual. Large sections of seating appeared unoccupied, and in some areas, especially premium sections and seats opposite the main television cameras, empty spots were impossible to ignore. The most glaring example came during South Korea's clash against Czechia at Guadalajara's Estadio Akron. Throughout the broadcast, empty sections were clearly visible. For FIFA, the optics couldn't have been worse. The governing body had spent months trying to avoid exactly this scenario. According to reports, FIFA quietly slashed ticket prices in the weeks leading up to kickoff and even released large blocks of hotel reservations that had initially been held back for tournament operations. The goal was simple: get more fans into the stadiums. But opening day suggested the strategy may have come too late. The root of the controversy goes back months. For the first time in World Cup history, FIFA embraced a variable pricing model. Critics argued it resembled dynamic pricing, where ticket costs rise based on demand, and fans quickly noticed prices climbing to unprecedented levels. Some tickets increased dramatically between late 2025 and early 2026. For many supporters, especially families hoping to attend multiple matches, the costs became increasingly difficult to justify. The numbers only added fuel to the debate. Reports suggested thousands of tickets remained available across FIFA's official sales and resale platforms right up until kickoff. Even highly anticipated matches still had seats available. At the same time, many fans complained that ticket prices remained far beyond the reach of average supporters. The result? A growing perception that football's biggest tournament was becoming more accessible to corporations, VIP guests, and wealthy travelers than to everyday fans. And when cameras revealed empty sections on opening day, critics immediately pointed to pricing as the primary reason. Adding to FIFA's headaches was another controversy involving broadcast coverage. Questions were raised online after Fox's opening day production choices, with critics arguing the network's handling of match coverage created additional distractions during what should have been a celebratory start to the tournament. Combined with empty seat images, the discussion quickly shifted away from football itself. Instead of talking about goals, tactics, and star players, social media became flooded with debates about ticket costs, attendance, and FIFA's business decisions. FIFA has consistently defended its pricing model. Federation's president, Gianni Infantino, has argued that lower prices could simply create opportunities for resellers and black market ticket brokers to profit. Supporters of the system say major sporting events naturally command premium prices, and that demand remains extremely high. But critics argue opening day visuals tell a different story. Their position is simple: a sold ticket and an occupied seat are not always the same thing, and empty sections broadcast to millions worldwide can damage the atmosphere and perception of the tournament. The irony is that FIFA previously boasted about overwhelming interest in the World Cup. Hundreds of millions of ticket requests were reportedly logged through official channels, yet opening day attendance images have raised questions about whether demand remained strong once final prices were revealed. For many observers, the issue isn't whether fans wanted to attend, it's whether they could afford to. As the tournament continues, FIFA will be hoping the conversation quickly returns to the football. With blockbuster fixtures still ahead, organizers expect stronger crowds and improved attendance figures, but the opening day images have already created an uncomfortable narrative. Instead of showcasing packed stadiums and a festival atmosphere, the World Cup's first headlines focused on empty seats. And for critics of FIFA's pricing strategy, those empty chairs may become the most powerful symbol of the tournament's opening week.